Gonna read with the goats today. Another book called Grumpy Monkey. Any of y'all been a little grumpy? Sometimes Mr. Barry is a grumpy monkey. One wonderful day, Jim Pansy woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. Looks kind of grumpy to me. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his brows. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown, said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. See his smile? And now he's not hunched, his eyebrows are up, but it kind of looks fake. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy inside. He's putting on a fake face for everybody. Show. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging. You should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. Everybody has suggestions. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should take a nap. You should laugh. The hyena said that. You should eat old meat. Blech. Gross, because that's what those guys do. Or some honey. The bear. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. The porcupine saying that. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy! Shouted Jim and he beat his chest. And he stomped off. Now he looks kind of grumpy. But I think I'd be grumpy too if everybody was asking me if I was grumpy. Jim felt sorry, a little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped, his eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. What's the matter? Are you grumpy? Asked Jim. No, I danced with Porcupine, said Norman. Look what he's got. Porcupine quills in his bum. Are you okay? Asked Jim. It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yes, said Jim, but I'll probably feel better soon enough. For now, I need to be grumpy. It's a wonderful day to be grumpy, said Norman. Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. I like this book because just like we do in our SEL, our social emotional, and you know how we have our calm down corner, we need to feel those emotions. Sometimes we have to feel the sad, angry, happy. If we need that moment to calm down, we can take that break, shake it off, and then come back and join a class, or come back and join your family, or come back and join your friends. Whatever it takes to get you out of that grumpy monkey state.